Yes, people, welcome back to another stream on the channel. We are back on YouTube from our break. Yes, we are back. And before I add the guests with me that are waiting in the back room, I just want to say thank you guys for getting 200 subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing, actually, because getting 200 subscribers under 4 months, that's just crazy. But next target is 300, but obviously the main one is 1K. So step by step, we will hit 300 and we'll get more content coming out. So let's just introduce the guests that are waiting patiently. Co-host Hardeep, how you doing, Hardeep?
Yes, let's go. It's world freedom to get over 200 subscribers. I mean, for us, it's going to be really great moment for us, and we want to maintain that. So, how you doing, Russ?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Sporting United right now, we're 50-50, but we're not going to get giddy. That's all. We're not going to get giddy. We're just going to take game by game. But I'm doing good. Sani, he's been on here the channel before. How you doing, Sani? Big up.
Hello, ladies and gents. I'm good, my brother. How are you?
Listen, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just, as I said, Sporting United, taking game by game, not getting carried away. That's how we do, man. That's how we do.
Good lad. Do not get carried away because the season's going to be long, my friend.
Listen, mate, we've got dead players, mate. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's game by game. McTominay is a fraud, but listen, we'll talk
Maguire as well.
Yeah. Don't worry. Save it for Man United later. New guest. Big up to Leon. How you doing, Leon?
Yes, I'm good. Thank you. How are you, Oris?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah,
welcome
good.
to the channel. Welcome to the channel.
Big up, mate.
Thank you.
Big up. He's been on here before. He gets rattled when I say Tuchel out, and it's Hanno. How you doing, Hanno?
I'm doing well. Yeah, good to be back. Hopefully, United.
How's it like supporting Chelsea, Hanno? How's it like supporting Chelsea?
But bumpy now. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Just Kunde, good credits. Thank you.
Kunde, man. Oh my God. We'll talk about Chelsea. We'll save it. Another new guest. You guys should know him, hopefully. His Instagram name, Wanger House, very popular, and it's Marcelo. How you doing, Marcelo?
What's going on, guys? Appreciate you having me, bro. I'm excited to chop it up with you guys.
Big up, man. Big
up. Welcome to the channel. Co-host, Arsenal fan. He always gets giddy. And it's your boy, Willie.
Finally, man. 200 subscribers, man. Thank you for everyone who subscribed and who's liked and done everything. Big content coming soon. And unlike most of these guys, I'm not an actual United fan, so I actually enjoy football right now. So, yeah, can't wait for the stream.
And also, a late guest who just tuned in. Basil, can you hear me, Basil? Oh, you're on mute. Unmute, Sophia, you're on mute.
Hello.
Hey.
Big up, mate.
Big up, Basil. How you doing, Basil? You good? You good, Basil?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Just got surgery on my hand. I'm in my bathroom right now because my room and living room is kind of messy. If I have like echoes or something, just let me know.
Okay, that's all good, man. That's all good. As long as you're good, we should be good. But guys, before we go to the main topic. Obviously, we have to talk about our club's transfer and activity. Right.
Really? Do we have to?
Huh? No, we have to. But I'm going to start with the club that fans. This club's fans are just already getting gassed. People should know it. Let's get Arsenal transfer in the thoughts. I mean, we'll let Willie start first, and then we'll get obviously Marcelo and Basil. So Willie, talk to me. Vieira, Jesus, Zinchenko, Marquinhos. Are you happy, or do you need more?
I'm very happy for the fees, especially because we're getting quality players who are proven. It's a complete difference from what we were doing last summer. Last summer we were focusing on youngsters. We were going to embed into the squad. Now we've got experienced players for the then and now. Jesus and Zinchenko for combined 70 million is incredible business. Marquinhos is a good prospect. Turner, the backup keeper, I don't mind that. and we're still yet to do. We're going to carry on doing more business hopefully. So I'm just happy for the future.
Marcelo, what about you? Are you happy with with the incomings?
Yeah, I'm really happy so far. I think, like Waleed said, like last summer was about signing guys for the long term, but we needed to get guys who are proven. So we're finally doing that. I think we're still one or two signings away from it being a truly incredible window, but I do already think it's one of our best windows in a long time. We just have to secure one or two more, and then I'll feel really good about competing on all fronts.
Basel, are you happy with the incomings at Arsenal, or do you need more, or would you be okay to keep them?
It depends. It depends. If we want to challenge for Europa League, we will need like one or two more, an extra centre midfielder. But if you say like the goal is to just get top four, then I think it's a pretty good transfer window. You gotta wait for the January, the winter window, but for the summer window, it's good.
Yeah. Let's get the neutral fans that don't support Arsenal. Let's start with Hardy. Hardy, as a neutral fan, have Arsenal done enough, or do you think personally they need more?
Honestly, from a psychological perspective, I think they do need to get the right players in with the right mentality. I mean, if you look at the likes of Zinchenko, Jesus, and obviously Marquinhos and also Vieira, they're starts of the signings. However, you're overhyping this transfer window so far, but you need more additions, in my opinion, if you want to get top four, or not potentially win the Europa League. So calming horses.
Sonny, do Arsenal need more, or?
I mean, let's look at it player by player. Jesus, I think, is a great signing. Proven goal scorer, I'd say, in the Premier League. He'll be playing a lot more games. He'll have a lot more chances. He'll do well. Vieira, unproven, not sure with Vieira. Zinchenko, yes, he's a good player and he's won a few Premier Leagues with City, but Arsenal got rid of Ainsley, Maitland-Niles and Oxlade-Chamberlain because they were too versatile and they didn't have a position. So then signing Zinchenko is a bit of a weird one, but again, it's Arteta's choice. He'll slot in nicely. And then, yeah, overall, Arsenal probably do need a few more players, but it depends with the budget. Can they sign anyone? I guess we'll see. I don't think they'll sign anyone, but again, let's see.
I think he's joking, but Arsenal for life said we are winning.
Oh, come on. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I think he's joking, but...
Isn't that Joe? I think that's Joe, maybe.
Could be, yeah.
It could be Ty from Arsenal Fan TV because he thinks they can win the quadruple.
Oli, yeah. Hanno, listen up to you. What do you think about Arsenal's transfer window?
Oh, bloody hell.
Are you happy with them?
Okay, so Jesus is going to score goals. Vieira, I think Orest is stronger than Fabio Vieira. The man is both like thick. Ow. And okay, Zinchenko. Is he going to start at left back for Arsenal? He's most likely going to.
He's going to start left back.
Oh, with Tierney. Okay.
It's just because Tierney's injury prone. He's not really reliable. He's a great left back. Don't get me wrong. He's one of the best left backs we've had since like Ashley Cole, in my opinion. It's just not reliable. I don't know if you're double agrees with me with that one, but yeah.
And then you can mute your mic if you want. If the dogs.
That's not mine. That was not mine.
Oh, okay. But yeah, if Arsenal is top four again, can they stop trusting? Before we go into that question, obviously, let's get obviously one more. Support Arsenal. Leon, what do you think about Arsenal transfer windows? Think they need more?
Well, I mean, if we start with like Gabriel Jesus, their front three is now looking good, and if you add Martin Odegaard in there, that's a pretty good front four to get the season going. And obviously the left back spot now they strengthened with Zinchenko, and Vieira. I haven't seen much of him, but I think when they start off the season against Palace, they will look. I think they will have a good start in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But let's go to this question from the At The Time podcast. Big up to you. If Arsenal miss top four again, can they stop trusting the process?
I feel like it's different for everyone though, because when you think about it, the amount of investment, this is now coming into the second transfer window where we've spent the most money out at all the clubs in Europe. So what I'm expecting as an expectation is to challenge. That shouldn't be nothing from the truth. I think we have to challenge for top four. Whether we get it or not, I think it's mainly to do with the mentality and the players and also, God forbid, if we keep our squad fit, because for some reason around Christmas time, January time, injuries just go crazy. So if we have a fit squad and we have the right mentality, because we haven't had that over the last few years, like we always almost get there. Like even under Emery, almost got there. Like fumbled it disgustingly. Last year, we were 5 points. We were 5 points clear of Spurs with 3 games to go, and we still didn't get that is unbelievable. And the fact that that's going to be online for everyone to see on All or Nothing will be interesting to see how the players take that and how things are between what things were last season and how things are this season. So, in my opinion, I'm not gonna lie. If we don't do well, if we're not challenging for top four this season, I do think there's a possibility we might have to change manager. But that's only if we're not challenging at least. But we'll see.
Yeah, Marcelo, it's top four. Your expectation for Arsenal this season, and if they don't, will you stop trusting the process?
I think there are definitely a few different factors. If we don't make top four, but we win the Europa League, then I couldn't care less about top four this season. And I think we are definitely one of the favorites to win the Europa League. So I'm confident. This dude's shaking his head. How are we not the favorites? What? We'll get to it. But yeah, as long as we win the Europa League or are fighting for top four, I'll still trust the process. It's just if we capitulate with the new experienced players, that's when I'll start to worry more. But I'm very confident that we're going to have a successful season. It's just a matter of how successful. But yeah, I feel good about the process, very much so.
Yeah. Basel, does Arsenal have to get top four this season for you?
Well, it depends. It depends. If we play good football, then I'll say it's fine. Like if the players as teammates they cooperate, they have a good spirit, then because again, the Arsenal is a project. It's a long-term project. I don't see this young squad getting success short term. Maybe give them like 5 years. So if they're quick enough,
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. But with me as a neutral, for me, how I see Arsenal this season, I think Arteta has no excuses for me because he's getting his players, Zinchenko, Jesus, and if you guys do get another midfielder, which if it's Tielemans or Paqueta, for me Arteta has no excuses. But it's the thing is the way how Arsenal play this season. If they play attacking football and get top four, Arsenal fans will be happy with that. But if they play dead football and don't get top four, I think Arteta might be gone. But we'll see. But another topic about Arsenal that is Arsenal related that I had is Edu, because he came out in an interview with Sky Sports saying this season that Arsenal should be aiming for trophies and top four should be the aim as well. But let's get Waleed thoughts on this. Waleed, Edu, quotes.
At least this season we actually have objectives, unlike last season when he said what he said. But the main thing, if we win a trophy this season, but we still don't, like if we win a League Cup but we finish sixth, I still don't know if that's a good season, because we shouldn't outline a season based on just like specific trophies. It's an all-round thing, because winning a trophy is knockout competition. Anyone can do it. Like Wigan won that FA Cup about 10 years ago. Like that was crazy. Like anyone can win a trophy. This is the difference between the league. It's about consistency and longevity over a long period of time. And whether this squad has that, we're yet to see. But the fact that we're getting in players with experience, we're winning league titles, like all of this stuff is something that I'm happy with. I've seen over the last few hours that apparently we're going to put a bid in for Tielemans. If that's the case and we get him in, that's even better for the midfield, because I feel like we're lacking in that department. Fabio Vieira, I haven't seen much of him yet, but from what I've seen of him so far, he does look like a very good player. But if he stays fit, if everyone stays fit and not as many injuries, and now that the squad has improved, and if the mentality improves as well, then I don't see a reason as to why we don't get top 4 this season and do well in the Europa League, because as Sonny was alluding to before, he doesn't think we're favourites. He may think Man United for other reasons, but I do feel like it's between us two in terms of who wins, but we'll have to see.
We'll see. Marcelo, do you believe in Edu, or is it just another PR from Edu? What do you think? Oh, you're on mute. That's fine.
Cheers, bro. I have mixed feelings because last summer I think was a good summer in terms of preparing for the long term, but I still had some serious doubts about his pull because I don't think any of the signings last summer were sought after by a lot of clubs. It was mostly players that were very under the radar. This summer it's changing a little bit, but we're still only signing players that either speak Portuguese or played under Arteta as an assistant coach. So I still haven't seen Edu make a signing that is entirely outside of his Brazilian market or Arteta market. But if the signings are successful, I won't really care. I just don't know yet how much pull he has on his own. However, I am seeing a squad build that we haven't done in over 10 years. So I do think while it might have been a bit of PR, I do see him doing a lot of fundamental things that any top club does when they're rebuilding. So I trust him for now. I mean, if we don't make any more signings, then I'll still be very much on the fence, but he is slowly gaining my trust.
Yeah, 100%. With the recruitment that he's getting right now, you can't say that Edu has done bad, to be fair. So, no, he does deserve a bit of credit from us fan base.
Sorry, just before we carry on, we haven't even mentioned like William Saliba. He's basically like a new signing because the way he's been playing in pre-season, I've been very, very impressed. Like, if he continues this and if Arteta can mold him into the centre back that he wants, I feel like he has potential to be one of the best in the world, because the fact that 21 years old, he's already in the French squad continuously. The way he was playing at Marseille last season was amazing. He's got that European experience now. So now if you can bring that to Arsenal, I feel like game changer, in my opinion. He's a quality player.
And also, you can bring in what he does in the changing rooms as well. I think your Arsenal fans would like that as well.
Oh, the toxicity.
We're gonna bring in this comment. Hang on. From City fan. Zinchenko could play midfield. Interesting.
Yeah, he can. Technically he can, but I think he'll be deployed as left back. Especially the way he played against Chelsea, it was very impressive. As some people know, Chelsea fan. So, but yeah, I'm just happy for how he does.
Yeah, but what's the next comment? Hang on. So, I'm going to bring in this comment. Saliba must start alongside Gabriel. Ben White will have to fight for his place. 100%. 100%. Especially with the first game coming up next week, because Arsenal will play their first game on Friday. So they got 1 week left. They need to prepare. Before we move on to other clubs, Arsenal fans, what is your centre-back partnership against Palace? Would you start Saliba, Marcelo, against Palace?
If Tomiyasu's not fit, sorry, Marcelo, you can go first, man.
I mean, you read my. You're all good. You read my mind. I still think that if everyone's fit, I still think Ben White has to start with Gabriel, just because Saliba still has to earn that. Yeah, he's an incredible talent. I think he should start within a couple months, but I still think that we kept more clean sheets than we did the previous season with Ben White and Gabriel, and I think it'll be good for Saliba to earn that spot. So if everyone's fit, I still start White, but Tomiyasu, I still don't trust that he'll be ready. The season starts in 10 days. So I think it'll be Ben White at right back and then Saliba and Gabriel at center back. But I want Saliba to start soon. I just want him to earn it.
Yeah, I agree. But I feel like if Tomiyasu's not fit, because in my opinion, I don't rate Cedric and Bellerin at all. I think they're horrible. But if Tomiyasu's not fit, then I wouldn't mind White playing at right back and Saliba and Gabriel. But one thing that you do need to mention, like, obviously Arsenal fans, they're going to be like, oh, get White out. But you need to remember, like, White costs £50 million. That's going to be a burden for the manager and for Edu and for the board, because you can't pay 50 million for a centre back who's not going to play. Like, that just can't run. Like, he's got to be playing week in, week out. However, in this case, I do feel like for the Palace game at least, if Thomas is not fit, I think all three of them can start. But long run, I think White is going to have to play it either way.
City fans says, how many runs do you think Arsenal fans TV we'll have this year? I mean,
50, 50.
I think it'll be
Yeah,
less.
50.
I think it'll be less. But guys, obviously we've got 10 people here. Smash the likes as always. Get those likes up. But let's move on to hey, Man United. We'll get Hardeep, Sani, and Leon's thoughts. We'll start with Hardeep. Obviously, we've signed Ericsson, Malacia, and Martinez. We'll talk about Martinez specifically after this because Arsenal fans do need to be discussed. But Hardeep, are you happy or do we need more?
Really happy with the transfer window. If you look at the way we actually operate, the way we are actually structured, it's quite similar to Woodward era. I mean, if you look at the likes of Murto and Fletcher, what are they doing? What exactly are they doing? And alongside with Arnold, couple with Rice, they're absolutely shambolic. And if you look at the additions we bought, the likes of Martinez, Ericsson, and also Malacia, they're the right fit for the system. They're the right fit for the system. But we need to improve that midfield. We need Frankie de Jong and probably Sangari. And probably Anthony in the attack alongside with Sesko. Our midfield is an absolute joke. If you go into the season with McFred, we are well, let me just express this. We are fucked. We are fucked. Yeah, we are fucked. No, definitely.
Sean says in 2050, United will still be negotiating with Barcelona for Frank. Oh my days.
It'll be done. It'll be done eventually. However, if we don't get it done, it's on the Glazers. It's on the Glazers.
100%. Sani, are you happy with the recruitments or do you think we need more?
We definitely need more. I mean, we've gone into the candy store. We've picked out a few sweets. We've got Martinez, who I think is a decent signing. Ericsson on a free. Can't go wrong with that. Inflation's skyrocketing in England at the moment, so getting him in on a free is the best Christmas present early, that. But then if we look at, obviously we've seen in the comments, someone's mentioned FDJ. Let's be real and call a spade a spade. Whether we get him or we don't get him, it's been an absolutely shambolic couple of weeks. The way I put it is like this. If you want to go get a dog, you go to a dog shelter, you check out the puppies, you see one puppy that's looking really nice and you want him. You try and get the puppy, but the puppy doesn't want to come home with you. You really think it's worth bringing that puppy into your home? I wouldn't say so. Yes, you have other things going on like the wages and all that sort of stuff, but me personally, I would have left the deal a long time ago. But as our ITK in the chat, aka Hardeep, keeps telling us, we haven't gone for any other options. So it's not looking great, is it?
Yeah. Leon?
No, it isn't. No.
Yeah, we'll come to you, Leon. You happy with the signings? Do we need more?
Well, we've signed some good players, but I'm just going to jump to de Jong. We need to start looking at alternatives now. Because, I've seen we've been linked with Savic, from Lazio. He's a good player, but de Jong has more, he's better than him. So we need to keep an eye on alternatives. But, Malacia, he's really good competition for sure as well. Yeah. And, Martinez as well, the highlights against Haaland, he's really good against Haaland, and I know he's only 5'9". But...
Oh no, but wait, hold on. But Arsenal fans will say, but he's short. That's what they say, Arsenal fans.
No, first of all, I ain't said that.
No, he isn't.
Hang on,
Yeah,
let me
also,
hang on. Let me be
look at
kind.
Haaland match. That was Haaland's first match in 4 months. All right, so just
let me be kind to this
He's
Tottenham fan. James, big up for joining. How you doing, James?
Not too bad, bro. What you lot see?
Good man.
Listen, my club mate, I don't know, man. But,
Yeah, really good, thank you, mate. Really good, thank you, bro.
James, if you can shift the camera to landscape, I think the camera will be good. Just turn it around. Try and turn your phone around, and then it'll be better. James, that's to you, mate. James. Actually, never mind. Let me just bring up the comments. Well, I've got so many comments.
Turn it like this.
Yeah, turn your phone sideways. Yeah, sideways.
Not like this. Like this.
Not brother. Big boy.
Oh my god.
Hey,
No,
you're the best dog spot in the world.
I actually got on AFTV in February.
Turn your phone 90 degrees. Yeah.
Yo, Marcelo, send me the link. I need to
I got you. I'll send it to you.
Cool. Let me just bring out the comments.
I'll see it as well.
Big up to you, babe. Like and subscribe. Yeah, of course. We need another forward and a midfielder. Yeah, Ericsson is quality. I just hope his health will be wanted well. He's awesome World Cup duty. Exactly.
Oh yes, that's big as well.
Yeah.
Very big.
What
That's a
will be
good
done
point.
first? The Frank De Jong signing to Barca or Barca done as a club? Listen, I don't know, mate.
They
I
get
just-
away
I
with
just
this.
I just hope Barcelona get liquidated. That's
Ooh,
Speaking of,
tough.
Speaking of Barcelona
Thank-
getting
thank-
done,
They will.
shouldn't we talk about how horrific Chelsea's transfer window has been? Getting hijacked.
We'll talk about Chelsea.
straight
Hang
to
on.
the
We'll talk about
transfer
Chelsea. Wait, let me just bring out that
It's
comment, please.
every minute, fam.
Please.
Big up
Please.
the Don Jones. Big up Graham. He hasn't left the deal as Tenor wants him. Yeah,
Yes, guys. Question.
yeah, go on. Go on.
Yeah, this is to all United fans. The thing is, if we get De Jong alongside with another midfielder, would you be happy with that?
Rashford costs way too much money.
Maybe someone like Sangari, Neves.
We definitely need a CDM, that's for sure.
Yeah, mate. Please.
I mean, can't you just play Martinez then?
Ten Hag has
No,
said
man.
that he doesn't want him there. Ten Hag said he doesn't want him there.
No, sense back. His sense back.
We need a CDM though. It's like, I don't know if you've seen that quote from Zidane when Makelele left the Galacticos and he said, we've just taken out the engine from the Rolls Royce. You can put a lick of paint and get Beckham and all these boys into the Galacticos, but you need stability. We need a CDM. Arsenal have got a few decent ones, to be fair. We definitely need one. I just don't think Fred's a CDM. He's an 8. McTominay, I like him. He's passionate, but he's another Darren Fletcher. And we don't really need that. We need quality. It's tough. We need a CDM, but again, let's see what the ITK in the chat, our boy Hardy, let's see what he's got to say.
Well, it's fair. If we do get De Jong, if we do get De Jong, he'll play as Regista as a number 6. First one, to take the ball off back forward, and also to play, maintain the momentum, and also to keep the consistency in attack. So with De Jong, he's so integral with the system.
You know,
If we do get him though.
yeah, you know why I'm not giving no praise yet, just yet, because Darren Fletcher, apparently his role is technical director, but I'm still seeing him doing the coaching, still talking to Ten Hag and stuff. I don't know. Please, someone United fans, someone explain to me what role is Darren Fletcher doing, because apparently technical director, Man United says, but now he's a coaching staff and all this. So I just don't understand. The club for me is just incompetent, man. I know Hardy will probably like this word, but it really is incompetent because we're just giving Darren Fletcher just a role with FC. Steve McLaren, I can understand because Turner would want someone who's already got experience in the league. But let me just bring up the comments because they're just popping off at the moment. As I said, we'll talk about Chelsea in a minute because I need to talk about one manager for them. I have to talk about the manager. Decent. Xhaka is far from it, and his behavior and attitude are very indecent. Parties injured too often. No, the guy doesn't hurry the game enough. I would kill for quality CDM now. Well, we'll see.
Partey is a decent CDM. I'm not saying he's world class.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's better than what we've got.
The thing is, yeah,
Alex says Martinez is a better left back than left centre back for me. Interesting. That is very. I don't know where I would leave that. Yeah. But yeah, for me, my thoughts with this with our summer, I think it's been good. Don't let me run. The players that we're bringing in is good, but for me, we still need more. We still need a CDM. We still need a right back because honestly, Wan-Bissaka. Oh my god, man. Wan-Bissaka's for me. Big up to Joe Osterfine. How you doing, Joe?
Hello.
Yes. But yeah, as I was saying,
That's in time.
yeah, 40 likes. Oh yes, big up, guys. Let's get that up to 50, man. There's 15 there. Get that up to 50, man. Smash the smash.
Come on, guys, let's maintain this now. Come on, guys.
But yeah, my thoughts, as I was saying, we still need a backup right back. Still need, even if Ronaldo stays or leave, I still think we need a forward for me. Someone that can answer me.
And a winger as well. Yeah.
You know what? This is surprising. You know, David Sports United says 3 out of 10 windows so far for me. Wow.
because you haven't really addressed your positions, have you? Like you've got a centre back, but you've got a left sided one, and I'm pretty sure Maguire's right sided. Like it doesn't really make sense because you haven't got a left back. Oh, sorry, you got your left back with Malaysia, but except they ain't got CDM, you ain't got a winger. And by the way, I just want to quickly get something off my chest here. I've never met a set of fans that have backed a player so much in my life. It's been 7 years, and you guys still think Martial's gonna ball out. It makes no sense. 7
No,
years.
no,
Oh,
no, no,
Martial
no.
season, Martial LFC. The guy
Hang on, hang
is
on, hang on,
27.
hang on, hang on,
He's
hang on.
27.
I think you're getting confused between
Oh,
United
Ballon
fans on
d'Or clause in
Twitter.
his contract. What's going on?
We're getting confused between United fans on Twitter and United fans on here. For me, as I
But
said,
still, like,
Martial is
it's
playing
just-
good, but let's not get carried away. You know what I'm saying? Let's not
you can't be a
get
starting
carried away.
striker if you start
The
somewhere
same
around.
people, the same people that are saying Martial this, Martial that, when he performs one bad game, they'll be slating him and saying, "Oh, get him out. He's this, he's that." This is why United fans they cannot be trusted at all. This is how toxic we are as a fan base. We are very toxic. Like Martial, people are United fans saying Martial this and that. Next game when he plays bad, they will start, messaging him, abusing him and all that. So this is why United fans just pick either side. Are you Martial in, Martial out? But for me, as I said, we're playing good. Ten Hag, we can see Ten Hag, he's already implementing his style in the preseason, which the players are doing, and hopefully half of these players do not just throw him under the bus like what they did to Ralph Rangnick and so-called Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So for me, as I said, we need more signings because half of these players are Ole players. Luke Shaw, Maguire, Rashford. So
Which was a
for
fine
me,
goal player and still that.
still need more signings for me. We're gonna bring this comment up before we go to Chelsea. Sorry, I was about to say Chelsea. But for every team in Premier League, you need a good / very good backup striker and wingers. So when it's 65 minutes, you can add fresh players that can change the game, like Arsenal have Jesus / Nketiah. Yeah, I know you're frustrated there. Sorry, and Nketiah for me.
Nketiah's still not proven for a consistent period of time. He came in for the last 5 games, but I want to see him for an entire season.
Now I need at least 2 more midfielders, a forward and right back to be close to a good window, 100%. But before we move on to Chelsea, and Nketiah. I know we're just going to buy him. Obviously, new contract. We recently signed it before. I know, but I think it's 100k a week. Henry shirt number, I believe. So there's a bit of confusion there. But let's Waleed, your thoughts on Nketiah getting the Henry shirt?
Big shoes to fill. I'm not gonna completely write him off and say that he shouldn't have gotten it. I'm not gonna say that because if you play for our club, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna back you. But it's very, very crazy how he only played 5 Premier League games last season. He only started 5, my bad, and he's already got this big contract with people like Bukayo Saka, who was by far and away our best player last season, and we're still talking about giving him a new contract. He should have gone ages ago. But like with Nketiah, he's not going to start realistically unless there's an injury, because the things with Jesus, he's versatile as well, playing the left and the right. So maybe if there's an injury, he can come in. But he's not going to be starting week in, week out. So to put him on 100k a week, I don't know. But we're just going to have to wait and see, to be honest, because he's had a decent preseason. I've liked him, how he is. But also, like, especially towards the last of 5 of our games, we started to like play towards his strengths because he's more of a poacher. He's not a guy that gets himself in the box. He's a relatively small guy, to be honest, for a striker. He's like a poacher. When he gets a chance, his finishing is very good, so he can put the ball away. So if we can just see more, I just want to see more of him. That's all I want to judge him. I don't want to judge him straight away, but I just want to see more.
Joe, what's your thoughts on Nketiah new contract?
I think it's good for the future if he can prove himself this season in Europa League, and then see how he progresses. But I can't see him ever being a starter, like a week in, week out starter.
Yeah, Marcelo, what about you? Are you happy that Nketiah signed his new contract? Or
yeah, I am, because I think it's a sign of us starting to reverse our awful record with sales. A team like Liverpool would probably have gotten 20 to 25 mil for him if they sold him. We were about to let him go for free. So whether he plays really well or if he falls a little short, we'll either be able to have a solid backup striker, or we can make some profit from selling him. I understand the controversy behind the number 14 shirt, but I appreciate it because he wouldn't have it's not like they forced that upon him. He wanted the challenge, and you have to respect him having the bravery and the self-belief to take on that challenge. And I think after that Chelsea game, I think he's looked like a different player. I think this preseason he's looked better at hold-up play. He's stronger. He's just more confident. So I think he'll be perfect for Europa League, especially the group stage. I think he's going to dunk in the Europa League. And yeah, he won't start really beyond that, but he's a great option off the bench. There are 5 subs now in the Prem, so he's going to be important for us. So I'm excited to see him get some serious minutes.
Yeah, that's true. 5 subs as well. It's gonna be big.
Yeah.
Since Oris is gone, I might as well take over since I'm co-host. So we can go over to other neutral fans and their thoughts about it. We'll start off with Sani. So what are your thoughts on Nketiah taking the number 14 shirt?
Listen, I think what Walid and Marcelo were saying was true. I think, yes, he's good. Is he great? Probably not. We'll see this season. But I think with the 14 shirt, yes, we all know Henry had it before. Then obviously Aubameyang had it for a bit. But before that, we all know Walcott had it as well. And we all know Walcott had a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Was he a winger? Was he a centre forward? We didn't know. Didn't really work out that much for him at Arsenal. Yes, he was injured a lot, but it wasn't a world beater. But the whole thing with the shirt is interesting because you look at Real Madrid. Let's be honest, a bigger club than Arsenal. Arsenal are a big club, but Real Madrid are the heavyweights, I'd say, of world football. They had Raul to Ronaldo, then they gave it to Mariano. You know, you look at Man United, we had, I don't know, the likes of Beckham, before that Brian Robson, then we had Cantona, we had Ronaldo. After Ronaldo, we had Michael Owen,
Sanchez,
Valencia. You know?
Hardly, man. Right? You have to mention Sanchez's name.
Michael.
Let's bring up this comment from Barney. Nketiah couldn't cut the mustard at Leeds, and what you call bravery, Marcelo. I call hubris. We'll see how he does, but he's not better than Aubameyang, Jesus, Martinelli would be my starters. Oh, Aubameyang. Wait, Jesus and Martinelli.
All I'm going to say, Manny, is that you thought Odegaard was a center defensive midfielder, so I'm not worried for you.
Trust me, that's what I was thinking as well.
I'm not worried. Wait, but Leon, you're a Man U fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think so far about the window?
What, United or Arsenal?
Yeah, United.
Yeah. Well, obviously we still need a backup striker, in my opinion, and a CDM, you know, because we can't keep carrying on with McFred all this season again. We need another one in there. Obviously, this De Jong saga is going on for ages now. And we just need that one CDM like Savage from Lazio. He's a very good player. He's a big alternative for us, you know. 6'3", box to box. He got 11 goals and 11 assists last season. That's 22 goal contributions last season. So, and there's even other players to look at as well. But De Jong is the main option out of them as well.
I'm just gonna say real quick. Sorry, I don't know why I rate McTominay. So I like McTominay a lot, and all I hear is Man U fans sitting on him. I just have a personal. I appreciate him, but clearly that's not correct.
To be honest, this is something I've said for a while as well. Before we move on to Chelsea transfer window, something I said about McTominay is that I want to see him. I've never seen him next to a solid central defensive midfielder because I feel like he's better attacking. That's what we all know. He scores bangers. He can do better from the attacking front. His problem is that he can't defend and he can't run really. So because when he first came into the team under like Mourinho's second season, he got Matic there, but he was already a little bit old. Other like people around him weren't really like defensive minded, so he had to be the defensive minded guy. But I want to see him with a solid like 6, solid CDM, like that clears everything, like Casemiro type, Fabinho type, just no nonsense and let him flourish. Whether that's happened, we'll see. But we're gonna move on now to Chelsea's transfer window, where they've just been getting hijacked left, right, and centre.
I'm back now.
Hijack FC.
I'm back.
Hijack FC.
I thought I would make on time, but now I'm back on time for this club. No, don't get rattled. I don't know. Is there any salt near just in case you don't get any salt? Because I know Hammers has been quiet. Let's go to Hammers. Chelsea, obviously. I know the relationship between your club and Chelsea, but let's hear your thoughts about Chelsea's transfer window. Obviously, I don't know if you saw Koundé has rejected them and he's went to Barcelona. They brought him Koulibaly, Sterling. Is that enough for you, Hammers, for Chelsea?
I mean, where to begin, right? Like, obviously, they did a great job signing Koulibaly, quality centre back, but I feel like they still need more centre backs right now because their depth isn't as good as it should be. Team Sterling, obviously a great attacking option, but generally though, like to be rejected by like I don't know how many players, It's a bit mad, I can't lie.
Literally.
They don't want to play with Tuchel, man. They don't want to play with.
I think it's 3.
But yeah, let me just.
Yeah, what's the noise, guys? What's that noise? What's that background
Yeah,
noise?
someone's mic might be. Yeah.
So, one.
Hang on. Just everyone mute your mic until when someone speaks, just mute your mic. Yeah, but as I was saying, I'll start with Chelsea, then Handler can start. Obviously, he's a Chelsea fan. For me, it's been a shocking window, man. Obviously, Koundé rejecting you guys. Who else? There's more. Ronaldo,
Dembele, Rafinha.
Ronaldo as well. But
Ronaldo didn't reject us. Stop saying
Yeah, they
we
rejected him.
rejected Ronaldo. Stop it.
okay, I know, don't get rattled. But as I was saying, for me, Thomas Tuchel, yeah, whether his targets was Koundé or not, I'm just saying he needs to get Koundé. Whether a Chelsea fan rate him or not, you need that centre back because Rudiger's gone. As per the coach is going to go to Barcelona. You guys need centre back, and it's crucial because Tuchel's system, back 5, you need those centre backs. And Koulibaly and Thiago Silva is not enough for me. You still need 2 more for options as well. You need one star and 1 for backup. But
Kimpembe from PSG as well. Kimpembe from PSG.
I don't think he's going. Yeah, I don't think he's going. I've seen reports.
I'll still keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
Another centre back, right wing back for backup, and see them to replace Jorginho, and it will be a good window for Chelsea. Hannah, just get your thoughts, man. Talk to us.
So Koundé, good riddance. Your Barca's problem. I hope you flop. Same with Dembele, Rafinha. I hope you flop. Barca, I hope you get liquidated. Same with Real Madrid. You can
Oh yeah,
also
100% Barcelona. Mate, Laporta, mate. Honestly, mate.
Oh, what shamrock here.
Yeah. Chelsea, Bowley. I know you had a good meal. I don't think things turned out like you planned. Please sign someone, please.
Just before we go to predictions, I'm going to predict something, but I'll save it for the predictions. I'm going to predict something.
Can I actually say something about the Chelsea window? I don't
We'll
want
get
to.
everyone's views. Yeah, we'll get everyone's views. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, like with Chelsea's window, yeah, you've got to take into the fact that they've had Roman Abramovich for so long, and he was literally like their sugar daddy, for being honest, just pumping money into them every single year and doing like everything.
And you wish you had a sugar daddy. You wish you had a sugar daddy.
No, of course. I want 100, 200 million in my as a budget every single year. Of course, who wouldn't? But like with obviously the way he got caught in 4K, let's just say, now they've got Bowley in, who, I mean, to be honest, Chelsea for the jackpot. This is the first ever American owner I've seen who actually cares about their football club. So fair play with that one. But so now they have to get used to the fact that they may not have as much money. The mentality is gonna have to be different because Abramovich was just buy. If you're not a good manager, go away. Simple as that. Sat at 13, 14 managers in his reign, which is still like incredible. Like Bowley's not good. He's probably not gonna have the same like mentality. So Chelsea have had a lot of things like crazy. Even towards the end of the season, they couldn't even get a full seat stadium at Stamford Bridge because of punishments and all of that. Like they've had a very, very tough time. And this isn't me being sympathetic because I hate them. I couldn't care less about them. It's just me being realistic because things aren't going to always be plain sailing. So, but Sterling and Koulibaly as transfers for like a little under 70, 80 million.
Wait, let me sort this out. Hang on, let me sort this out because Hammers is not playing striker. Hang on. Hammers, you're going to play midfield. I'm putting you midfield. Garni, you're not playing centre back. I'm going to put you there. I think that's hardly. I'll put you striker.
No way.
And I'm not playing right back. I think Marcelo, you could do a job for right back, in my opinion. And we'll keep it like that. But yes, where were we? Chelsea.
Put Marcelo left back. He's a left back. Come on, he's a perfect name.
It's in his name.
Are you left-footed?
I'm not.
Oh,
yeah, but let's get people's thoughts. Let's start with Hardeep. Hardeep, what's your thoughts on Chelsea's transfer window?
I mean, personally, if you're looking from Bowley's perspective, he's been really, really, really influential for them. But if you're looking from a transfer point of view, they can get all of their targets. If you look at the likes of Koundé, Rafinha, even Ronaldo to a certain degree, Tuchel has been let down by the sport. However, you've got the likes of Koulibaly and Sterling who will actually improve you tactically and also the structure of Tuchel's system. But you need to improve that centre-back pairing as well. especially in back five. And don't forget your wing backs as well. I think Lonzo, he's likely to leave. You also need a right wing back as well. If you look at Chilwell as well, he's quite injury prone. So I would keep an eye on there as well, and possibly another winger.
Yeah, 100%. Sani, your thoughts on Chelsea's transfer window?
Yeah, it's a weird one. I think Sterling was a decent signing, Premier League proven. I don't know why anyone wouldn't think it's a good signing. I think he's an absolute great player. Underrated. People hate him, but don't know why. Koulibaly, good centre back. I mean, a couple of seasons ago, he was a very, very, very highly touted centre back. Still decent. Good signing, I say, for Chelsea, especially after Rudiger left. Could fill that void. But yeah, as the boys have kind of clearly said, hijacked FC. I mean, excuse me for my language, but you know, Barca have kind of cuckolded Chelsea here. They took
Listen, you
Rafinha
can swear
off
if you want,
them.
mate. It's fine. Swear.
Listen, it's not swearing, but it's a bit of an obscene word, cuckold. But yeah, they've been cuckolded, and you know, Rafinha's gone. Koundé could potentially be going. I don't know what's going on that front.
No, he's gone
But
to
Very close to joining Barca.
But listen, I think Chelsea still, I mean, what people don't forget and need to remember with Chelsea is Abramovich was under sanctions before what happened now. And Marina Graviskova, she did a pretty good job with what she did. So listen, Abramovich for the last couple of seasons, he hasn't really been paying anything into Chelsea. It's all been coming through player sales and other types of revenue. So, you know, before that, Abramovich was spending loads. But, you know, at the moment, you know, it's going to be interesting for Chelsea. That's all I've got to say.
100%. No, you're making points there. You're making points.
To be fair, the players that they're selling, those
My
youngsters.
last thoughts on Chelsea. Just, Bowley, there's one thing I want to say. Just get a centre back. I don't care if you get one.
Do you want
or-
Maguire? How about Maguire? Would you want Maguire?
At this point,
We'll
we
give you
can
Pablo
take
Murray.
him. We
We'll
can
give
take
you
Maguire.
Maguire if you want.
Hey, we'll give you Harry Winks. That's good, man.
Yeah, give us Harrowing. Bring him.
All right.
We might as
Before
well
we move
start.
on to the main topic, we have to talk about James' team. Spurs, the most busiest
That got us
busiest
fine.
club in the top
Probably
six.
the most surprising one, to be honest.
7 signings, James. Yeah, 7 or 8.
Six. I think.
Yeah, 6.
If you count Fraser, I think if you
Yes.
count Fraser Forster, then 7. I think, but yeah, 6.
Actually,
Let's not count Fraser Forster. But James, man, you've been busy. What do you think, what do you think of this? What do you think of your club's transfer?
Like, it's probably like the best transfer window I remember in a long time, honestly. Because for one, like, when do you ever see Spurs making these transfers like early? Like, that's what I mean. Like, Conte's arrival, yeah, he's really helped us. Like, because you know, the thing with Levy, he's not really a manager. He's not really a guy that's like easily pushed by managers like to make these signings. So yeah, man, like this is new for us, really. But I can see us being dangerous next season.
Yeah, man. I mean, we run down like Basuma for what 30 million. That's pretty solid.
That's bargain.
That's the whole bargain. Because I remember people like saying he should be bought for like 50 mil or something.
Yeah.
Like whenever he goes to a big six club.
But the biggest question mark though, Richarlison 60 million. Like, and also the fact you're keeping Kulusevski. What are we saying of that? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
Romero as well.
I'm trying to guess, but I'm not really a big fan of
It's
that.
looking like a rotational thing, but I don't think Richarlison would really start over Kulu. Honestly.
60
Okay.
was crazy.
Can I quickly say something else?
Yeah.
So you have made
Go ahead,
6 signings. How many of them are starting? Okay. Basuma is starting.
Yeah.
Jet
Perisic
Spence is
started.
starting.
Yeah,
Wow.
Perisic as well.
Long list.
Oh, Perisic, yeah, I forgot about that one. That was the first
That's
time he made,
three.
right? That's a good
Yeah,
sign.
even longer. So
So
that's
3
like
out of
maybe
your
4.
6 signings are starting. So
Yeah, at least 3. So
I mean,
you
yeah,
still-
man. We're gonna have to see because, like,
What about Longley? Longley. I mean, Longley is
Oh,
really
yeah,
is a big
Longley
sign
as
as
well.
well.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't. He's a bit of. I wouldn't say he's a good sign. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Right.
never really rated him, to be honest. Like, there's a
Yeah,
reason why I was on the bench at Barcelona. People like Eric Garcia playing over him, and he's shocking. So Longley for me, like, I'm not really. We'll see what he does because Conte, we know,
Right.
can make anything out of nothing. So we'll see how they do. But I
Fix
think
Moses.
they have had a
yeah,
solid.
it's a bit of a skeptical one though, because like he was really good before that Bayern Munich game, like where ended like 8-2, and then I don't know, like pretty much the whole Boston team in fact kind of dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah,
Hammers, what where would you with this? How do you think you guys would do in the Champions League then?
I don't know. I mean, I know Conte isn't really like the man that really focuses on like European competitions, but realistically speaking, I'd probably like round of 16, maybe quarters if I'm pushing it.
Okay, fair enough.
And
Fair
then
enough. Anyway, time to move on to one of the main topics of the stream today. It's
It'll be
about
interesting.
Premier League predictions. So we're gonna start off with 18th to 20th. So who you think we're getting relegated? We're gonna start with the worst team here. So Hannah, you can go first. Where do you think?
Yeah.
Who do you think are the teams that are gonna be getting relegated this season?
Okay, so 20th, I've gone with Fulham, 19th, Bournemouth, and 18th, Leeds United.
Oh, interesting. Leeds. Well, how comes?
Leeds, they have signed loads of Americans. Of course, they got an American manager. Young, all of them are young, so we still don't know are they going to deliver. And for me, they're one of those teams you don't know what they're going to bring. And I look at the other teams like Everton and Forest. Just look at their squad. I think they got better squads and better managers. So yeah, that's why.
I'd like to say big up to Eagle Eye Football. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, man. I think they're like 30 away from 1K. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to Eagle Eye Football, man. Very good channel. They'll be coming on for the Arsenal Palace preview soon with Waleed and others. But yeah, I've got my list. So my three teams are, I think Bournemouth will finish bottom last, Fulham 19th, and Everton to go down for me.
Everton, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Really?
Stop it.
What?
they
Everton are going
scraped.
down, mate.
They
Oh,
literally
who's going to relegate though?
Mate, Everton are going down. Marcelo, who do you have as your relegated team?
You can't just drop a bombshell like that and not give a reason.
No,
Come on. Sorry, I'm very sorry. But
I'll
like,
give a
what?
reason after this. No, wait, let me give a reason, but let Marcelo go. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you go first. Go.
All right, yeah. It's hard to say, but also my bad. I have to dip. I have to leave for work in a second, so I'm gonna give. Is it cool if I give both relegation and top four?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
Relegation. I don't know why the Everton shout was so shocking. I think Lampard is a mess, but they'll probably sack him before he sinks them. So I'm gonna go with the Bournemouth. Definitely, I'm gonna go Bournemouth in last place. I'm gonna go Fulham 19th, and then I'll make a weird shout just to be controversial. I'm gonna go Southampton in 18th because I don't know where they're getting their goals from. I have no
To
idea.
be honest, they were just hovering over it like last.
Yeah, they were awful for most of a lot of last
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
If they don't get more goals, I could see enough
They
quality.
have made some good signings though, because the things with Southampton, like what they used to do, they used to just like go ahead and like sign players from like Championship and just pray that they did well. But what they're doing now is like they're mainly focusing on building like a young core
Let's
group.
go to the big one.
So, like,
Champions
Joe
League.
Aribo, these guys.
Yeah, my bad. And then real quick, I'll get my top four. I'm gonna go first City, second Liverpool, third Arsenal, fourth Man U.
All right.
Boom.
Marcelo,
That's okay.
shout
Right,
out where can
yeah.
they find you, Marcelo? Marcelo, shout out where can they find you? Like shout out your social.
Oh
media.
yeah, word blessed. My Instagram is Wenger's House, just Wenger S House. And that's it. You can find me. I started the channel last year. It's been a lot of fun, man. You know, got to meet a lot of great people, and I'm happy to come on the show. So hopefully I can join you guys soon and enjoy the rest of the show.
Big up Marcelo for tuning
Big
in.
up.
Big up, mate. Big up.
Appreciate
Take
you
care,
guys,
mate.
man.
Great guy.
Big up, man.
Peace.
Big up.
My mate's
Big up.
guy.
Yeah. Let me add back in Leon. But yeah, my reason is, let me give my reason because people are getting mad. Everton, for me, look at their manager, Frank Lampard, mate. He has no tactics. And for me, I just think Everton will go down, man. They brought in Tarkowski, which is average for me. I don't think if they make more signings, then I would say they'll stay up. But for me, they haven't made enough. Bournemouth, come on. Bournemouth, when they go up, they go down. They're basically like Norwich 2.0. And for me,
Hit and miss.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that because when they were in the Prem, they were in the Prem for 5 years.
who, Bournemouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not Fulham. Fulham are hit and miss.
I mean, yeah, I know, but I just feel even though the manager, I do like Scott Parker. Don't get me wrong. I think he's good. I think Scott Parker is one of those managers.
Fraud.
He's not a fraud. But
Big.
yeah, what was I saying? Scott Parker, I think he's all right, but I just don't think that squad's good enough. And for me, Fulham, Mitrovic, I know he's got 40 goals in Championship, but mate, Championship, Premier League, they're both different. So you're not doing that here, are you? So yeah, that's my 3 teams. Let's go to Hanno. Who do you have as your relegated teams? Oh, he's not there. Let's move on to
Has he
Basel.
already given? Yeah.
Basel,
yeah.
who's your 3
Basel.
relegated teams?
So, my 3 relegated teams. Dead last. I'm thinking. I'm thinking Nottingham Forest because.
Well,
Yes,
Don't know
they
about
have
that.
a decent team, and I do think they are a decent team, but most of the players have not really played in the Premier League. It will take time for them to settle, but it's a hit or miss. If first few games they do well, they will stay up, but if the first few games they don't do good, then they're going down. And then 19th place, I have Bournemouth. Um, they're one of the teams that the previous season they get promoted, and then the next season they go right back down. I think everyone here's gonna gonna think they're thinking the same. And the last team for me is Southampton because same as Marcelo, I don't know where their goals are gonna come from. And if you guys are wondering why I haven't put Fulham in the bottom 3 is because Leno, he's a great shot stopper, and I think they fit the tactics. I think he will save them, but only for a season. Like maybe next season they survive relegation, but they're gonna go straight back down.
That's a fair point. Let's go to Waleed, who's your 3 relegated teams.
I'm sorry, I'm not ready. I'm literally making it right now. Can you come to me
Okay,
last,
that's fine.
please?
Yeah, that's fine.
I can go
Hanno,
real
what
quick.
about you? Hanno, what about you?
What? Relegation?
Yeah, for your 3
Yeah.
relegated teams.
I already went.
Wait, I can.
yeah, he
see
already
that.
done before. I remember that though. So
Oh, Joe,
just
sorry,
someone
Joe,
else.
Joe, what about you?
In 20th, I went Bournemouth. In 19th, I went Leeds. And in 18th, I went Everton.
For me, I hope Leeds go down. I was gonna put Leeds, but for me, I think they do have enough.
Leeds scraped staying up last season, and now they've lost
But
their best player.
they have made a couple of signings. They have, but for me,
Yeah,
I hope they
These
go down.
signings.
Because Leeds are scums. They're scumbags. For me, I just think they have enough. But either way, Leeds will be 6 points for us anyway. So thank you,
Yeah.
Leeds, for the 6 points.
Plus,
Yeah.
they just
They
lost a
lost
vital
three.
player.
But it's a 3 points anyway when we versus Leeds. So no, sorry, Jordan. If you're watching this, yeah. Listen, but yeah, 3-3-2 formation.
I wouldn't be surprised if they finish 20th. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree there. Obviously, with Leeds, if you look at their crop players, they're all American centric. I mean, if you look at Hesse March, he's a decent manager, but if you look at it, he'll definitely succumb to it. He'll definitely have enough pressure to actually not necessarily stay in it. I think they will get relegated. No chance of them staying up.
Yeah, Hardy, what's your 3 teams to get relegated this season?
For me, it'll be Bournemouth, Leeds, and also Everton. If you look at Bournemouth as well, Scott Parker, he's a really good manager. Tactically, a really, really good manager. You can see it as Everton last season in the Championship. He done exceptionally well with Bournemouth in their style of play, their identity, with the crop of players they have. They'll go down, unfortunately. Leeds, as I mentioned before, their crop of talents, the style of play, it's very entertaining, but I think they'll be vulnerable to most teams. And if you look at Everton as well, investment-wise, and also Lampard's incompetence, that will definitely cost in the end. So there'll be those 3 teams.
Cool. James, what about you?
Yeah, I'm going Bournemouth, Leeds, and Everton. Like with Leeds and Everton, like their defenses are just shambles. Honestly, so easy to Like, it's
Yeah,
great.
Sani.
So
Yeah.
I
Sani,
think
what about you?
Bournemouth go down. Don't really think they've recruited well. I'm just going to go for the 3 teams that got promoted. Forest, I think, will stay up. I think Forest. The one thing with Forest that they have over Bournemouth and Fulham, they haven't been in the Premier League for 20 odd years. Passionate fan base, a few decent signings as well. I think the fan base is what's going to definitely keep them up this season. They're going to win a lot of points at home. Then I think with Fulham, it depends. Is this the year Fulham finally stay up instead of being a yo-yo club? I guess we'll see. I think Fulham probably go down. And my third choice, to know who I think are going to go down, is I'm going to go with Brentford. I think Brentford are going to get relegated this season.
Oh, that's sure.
For me, yeah.
Good shout.
You know
That's a
what?
good
I can
shout.
understand that because they lost Ericsson.
yeah,
They lost Ericsson, so that's a massive loss for them.
I
Like,
also
I think-
think second season syndrome for a lot of these promoted sides that get up promoted, let's say promoted in the previous season.
I mean,
Listen,
take a
the
look
second
at
season
Sheffield
syndrome's
for
big.
example.
Exactly.
That's true. True.
Yeah.
And also Swansea as well. If you look at them in the 2015-16 season, 17 to 18, they got relegated as well. So yes, because Swansea as well. I agree definitely.
Yeah. All right. Now, hang on. Let me just. Yeah, cool. I don't need to big up the chat because they're talking to each other. The next one is the teams that avoid relegation. So 17 to 12. So I'm going to read mine now. I put 17 Leeds, 16th Nottingham Forest, 15th Brentford, 14th Brighton, 13th Aston Villa, and 12th Southampton for me. Let's go to Hannah.
So 17th, I've got Everton. 16th, same as you, Forest. 15th, Southampton. 14th, Brentford. 13th, Villa. 12th, Wolves.
But yeah, Sani, I know you said you have to go quickly. Just do your top 4 and catch that train. Do your top 4.
City first. I think Liverpool second. Third, Spurs. Fourth is going to be a free-for-all like you see on Call of Duty. It could be Arsenal, could be Chelsea, could be Man United, could be someone else. I think Chelsea make fourth. That's my top 4.
Yay.
Yeah.
Sani, big up for joining us. Always big up Sani, man. Make sure you guys
Big up,
subscribe to
man.
the
Big up,
channel. Sani, promote your channel where people can find you.
Yeah, so it's Sani, that sports guy, on YouTube, on Instagram, Sani_that sports guy. Can't miss me. I'll be there covering your favourite sports, going to the football matches, all that sort of stuff. Big up Oris Sports channel as well. Absolutely smashing it. Gonna be a big season. Big up the boys on the stream. Big up everyone in the comments. And yeah, have a blessed day, people. Peace.
Big up Sani, man.
Big up, bro. Big up, Sani.
Big up, bro.
Big up. Who hasn't done that? Yeah, Hannah, so carry on. Because, yeah.
Yeah, carry on, mate. Sorry, yeah. Carry on with 6.
So 17 to 12. So you said after Nottingham Forest, who do you have next? So we're going from 17 to 12. Yeah.
Okay, so 17th, Everton, then 16th, Forest, 15th, Southampton, then Brentford in 14th, Villa in 13th, and Wolves in 12th.
That's a fair shout. Joel, are you there?
Yep.
Yes. Who's finishing 17 to 12? Who's avoiding relegation?
I think it'll be Brentford 17th,
Yeah.
16th Fulham, 15th Southampton, 14th Forest, 13th Brighton, and 12th Aston Villa.
Leon, can you hear us now, Leon?
Yes. So, sorry, boy. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
That's all good. That's all good.
No worries, mate.
Yeah. Who's your relegated teams? Because now we're talking about avoid relegation. So who do you have in your teams that are getting relegated?
Well, I think Bournemouth and Fulham will go down again.
Yeah.
And it's between Leeds and Everton, you know. But because even though Everton are a really big team, I still think they could go down the same as Leeds, like. But my 3 is Bournemouth, Fulham, and Leeds to get relegated.
But now we're doing 17 to 12 now. Joe, as you're saying, carry on, Joe, because we missed some of yours out.
Wait, which one did I miss out?
17 to 12. So 17, who do you have? Say it again.
I put Brentford
relegation.
five.
I ain't done that yet.
Relegation. You did relegation, Waleed. Hang on, sorry, Joe. Waleed.
I'll be real. It's nothing too special. It's the same as most of everyone's. I put Bournemouth, Fulham, and Leeds as well.
What's that noise?
Guys, what's the noise?
No,
Sorry.
Believe mate. Stop watching Teletubbies, mate. Calm down. But as you were saying, Joe, carry on because we
Oh,
need to you.
Yeah, I went with Brentford to just survive.
Hmm.
17th. 16th Fulham. 15th Southampton. 14th Nottingham Forest. 13th Brighton. 12th Aston Villa.
That's the first shout. Hardeep, what about you?
Well, for me, it'll be Brentford to actually stay up, and obviously in 17th place. Wolves being around about 16th. I don't really see them
What?
actually
Wolves?
getting into the
Wolves.
these two top 6 or
Hey,
top 8.
Hardeep. Nah, you can't.
If you look logically,
You can't. Nah, that's your team, Hardeep, man. You live on
No,
Wolves. You
no.
can't say that, man. Come on.
But yeah, let
So
me
Wolves
carry on.
16th. Okay.
Yeah, I think there will be 16th. If you look at their squad there, if you look at logically, like he's a nice manager, but if you look at the lack of investment there, it's
Yeah, to
absolute
be fair,
shambles.
yeah.
Yes, let me carry on. Let me go on. So yes, 15th it will be Southampton. 13th it will be 14th. Maybe 14th. Sorry, 14th. Yeah, 14th will be Brighton. 13th it'll be Aston Villa, and then 12th it'll be Brighton. Yeah, Brighton for me.
Brighton. Wow. Let's go on to Hannah. We did yours, right?
We haven't done mine yet.
Yeah. Don't worry, Hammers. All right. So Hammers, you do yours.
So 18th, I'm thinking Fulham. 16th, Brentford, followed by Southampton, Forest, then take Wolves and Brighton.
Okay. Let's go to Leon.
17th will be Brentford, I think. I think Forest 16th, Southampton 15th, Wolves 14th, Brighton 13th, and Villa 12th.
Waleed, what about yours?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to leave. So can I just quickly give everything? No explanation. I'm just gonna give it. 17th I got Forest, 16th I have Everton, 15th I have Brentford, 14th I have Southampton, 13th I have Palace, 12th I have Wolves, 11th I have Leicester. They've had a shocking win, I think the worst in Europe. 10th was Brighton, Villa 9th, Newcastle 8th, West Ham 7th, bit of a sticky one, Man United 6th, Chelsea 5th. Back at my boys Arsenal 4th, which means Spurs sadly are 3rd.
Hardy, just remember this, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll clip this.
Okay, man, don't worry. It's just my predictions, isn't it? It's nothing too serious.
No, I'm not right.
Liverpool second and City
yeah.
first.
It's fine. I'm not right.
But yeah.
No, carry on. Sorry.
Point is, United finished 6th. Anyway, thank you guys for having me on this stream. It's been a great one. Hopefully I catch
Willie, what's happening next streams? Who's gonna be hosting those?
Yeah. So have you explained to them what's going on?
I haven't explained it about back crew yet.
Okay. I also explained to you everything, but long story short, for the viewers, I'm gonna be hosting the next stream. I'm pretty sure, which is gonna be an Arsenal Palace preview with Eagle-Eyed Football. Big up to him as well. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. Me, Elliot, and a few of the other boys are gonna be over there. So hopefully catch us. I'll catch you there soon. So yeah, thank you for having me on.
No, it's fine, man. Big up, Willie, man. Arsenal
and guys, obviously on the second stream itself, it will be Elliot. First stream will be me. Then obviously again that will be Willie. So that's structure, and then all the rest will be back to normal.
Yeah, it's fine. Who hasn't? Basel, yes, you. 17 to 12. Who's gonna finish those?
So, 17th I have Fulham. I've explained it already, and 16 I have Everton, 15 I have Leeds, 14 I have Brentford, 13 I have Villa, 12 I have Brighton.
Shout. Have I forgotten anyone else? Can we move on?
No, that should be everyone else, right? That should be everyone else who's actually been giving their views.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll move on to the mid-table now. Mid-table, 11th to 7th. I'm going to read my one out. 11th, I've got, because this could surprise you guys, but 11th, I put Newcastle. 10th, Crystal Palace. 9th, Leicester. 8th, I put Wolves. Hardeep's team. Wolves, 8th. 7th, West Ham for me. Hano, 11th, it's a mid-table. You're on mute, Hannah. Hannah, you're on mute. Say that again. Say it again. You're on mute.
Okay, apologies. 11th, Leicester. 10th, Palace. 9th, Brighton. 8th, West Ham. 7th, Newcastle. Um, I just think West Ham in the European Super League, I just don't think they will do as well because it's more games, and they haven't made that many signings that they needed and to improve the clubs, the players. So I will still give them eighth, but Newcastle, I might change on my show when I do that. My prediction might change because Newcastle, I know I put them seventh, but they haven't made that big signing, so they might drop a few places.
Interesting.
Good.
Ardy, who's finishing mid-table in your prediction?
Well, personally, in 11th place, it'll be Leicester. 10th, it'll be Palace. 9th, that's going to be really questionable for me. I think it might be Newcastle. 8th, that will be West Ham United. And seventh place, that's going to be really interesting. I'd say Forest. I think Forest can get European football.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
please.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basel, what about you, Basel? Mid-table.
So, I've got Brighton, Leicester, Newcastle, Wolves, West Ham, and Palace.
Oh, you think Palace will get European football?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
with Patrick Vieira.
Interesting.
He's done a run FA Cup 2 semi-finals. I think he'll do it in the league next season.
Okay. James, who's finishing mid-table for you?
Okay, I think 11th Leicester, 10th probably Palace, 9th Villa, 8th Newcastle, and 7th West Ham. Yeah.
Interesting. Cool. Now, you, Leon, who's finishing mid-table for you?
I think 11th Leicester, 10th Palace, 9th Newcastle, 8th Villa, and 7th I'd go for Brighton.
Right, fair enough. Joel, what about you? Mid-table.
Over 11th Leicester, 10th Wolves, 9th Crystal Palace, 8th West Ham, and 7th Newcastle.
Interesting. All right. That's everyone done. Yeah, that's everyone done. Now we move on to Europa League or Conference League. I think if you get sixth, you get Europa League again, right? Or
Yeah,
am
it's
I wrong?
Europa League.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
third place.
Fifth and
That's
sixth.
when you
Okay, let
qualify.
me just edit that out. But yeah, sixth to fifth. So Europa League football. So I've put in my sixth. I put people aren't like this. They're gonna get rattled. But listen, it's prediction. So sixth, I put the mighty Arsenal. Fifth, I put Chelsea.
Okay.
Moving on to Hannah.
Yeah, fifth or fourth, I will be happy with this season. Looking at where we are now, predictions, but I'm going to back my club, so I will not put them fifth or sixth. Arsenal, sixth, because Arteta, and I still need like 4 more signings to properly improve the
So yeah.
squad, and United because
No way, you put United fifth.
you put them fifth or fourth.
Huh?
You put them fourth.
Listen, it's prediction. You can
West-
no. If
Tell-
people put United relegation zone, it doesn't bother me. But I'm just saying, you know,
What?
10 all.
You're going to
Depends how it comes to as well.
Yeah, listen. If people put United 20th, it doesn't bother me. It's good predictions for a reason. So
doesn't it? I think
yeah.
so.
But for me, I only think we'll get Europa League for only one season. I think after next season we'll see Champions League, but we'll see. Basel, who's getting Europa Leagues? 6th and 5th.
Sixth, I have Chelsea. Fifth, I have,
Oh my days.
I have
No,
Spurs.
no,
It's predictions, don't get rattled.
no.
Yeah, so
Did
sixth,
you have
I
fifth? Say that again, fifth?
Fifth, I have Spurs.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
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 Hardy,
Okay.
who's getting
Sorry.
Europa League football? Who's getting that Thursday night in Kazakhstan away?
Well, personally, as it stands right now, for me, in sixth place, it'll be Arsenal fifth. It'll be us, fortunately, if you look at our investment. However, top four's possibility to remain consistent. For fourth, Chelsea, third.
No, not top four. No,
Okay, no,
don't do top four yet.
spoilers.
Don't do top
That
four
was
yet.
spoilers. That was spoilers. That was spoilers.
No,
That was spoilers.
I think we're not doing top four just yet. Just keep it. Just keep it.
Yeah, let me keep that.
I
Sorry,
mean,
sorry.
you spoiled it anyway. So just say your top four. What was your top four?
So yeah, so obviously that's a risk rate. Fourth will be Chelsea. Third, it'll be Tottenham. Second place will be Liverpool, and first will be Manchester City.
Cool. James, remember
Yeah.
sixth and fifth. Don't give out top four just yet.
Alright, obviously, yeah, like fifth, fourth, like wait, sixth and fifth. Yeah, these two teams, yeah, could be in top four. You never know. But just for now, I'll probably say Man U sixth and Arsenal fifth. But I can see like you lot potentially changing the season around. Like
Who's you lot? United or Arsenal?
favorably United, innit?
Nah, for me, I understand, but I just don't think we just need more players, man. Honestly, because I'm sick and tired with McTominay, man. He just
In
he
midfield as well.
performs against Leeds, and then when we get Liverpool away or Liverpool at home, he just hides out. McTominay is not good enough, man. It's not good enough. But yeah, let's go to Leon. Who's getting that Europa League nights, Thursday nights football?
I personally think West Ham will finish sixth. At my opinion, and I think Arsenal will finish fifth.
Yeah, man.
Both
Everyone's saying Arsenal for Thursday
Yeah.
nights. Let's say Joe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Joe says Arsenal are going to win the league, but who's finishing Europa League for you?
In sixth, Man United. In fifth, Chelsea.
Okay, fine. Now we move on to the Champions League nights. All right, let me say my one. Fourth, I've gone for Man United. I think we'll edge it. But I don't think we'll just get it comfortably. That's. I know Arsenal fans will get. I know Joe has his camera up. He's probably saying, "What the hell is Oris talking about?" But I'm saying we're gonna edge it. We're gonna edge it for me. We're gonna edge it. I know Bars was about to cry. I'm saying we're gonna edge it. I'm not saying we're gonna get comfortable. No. But I think we'll edge it.
No chance.
Third, I've gone for Spurs. Second, Liverpool, and unfortunately, the blue side of Manchester will be crowned champions again. Hannah, who's your Champions League nights team?
So first of all, Basel, if you get Chelsea in sixth, right, I might need to give you something because it's a crazy prediction that might come. That might be right. Chelsea going to edge it over United. Tottenham third, Liverpool second, City of course first. But don't be surprised if Liverpool fall off. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Liverpool and Tottenham fall off. Don't be
What do
surprised.
you think about this comment, Hannah? Since you're getting sacked by Christmas.
Elias.
I mean, he's fair. He's an Arsenal fan, I think. Oh no, sorry, he's a Liverpool fan. Sorry, Liverpool. Yeah.
So, Elias.
I mean, to be fair, Elias, what happened in that Champions League final? What happened? I thought the quadruple was on. What the Liverpool fans saying quadruple this and that. But anyways, Elias shush up the chat. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think Tuchel, he does have pressure for me. Joseph has to say he doesn't have pressure. For me, I think he has pressure, especially by the new owner. I don't know what's the expectation for the new owner, whether get the title or top four. Because American owners these days now, all they want is top four, so they can have money now. That's with our owners, Glazers. We're on with the worst owner in the world right now, and all they want is just money, top four. So that's all they care about. But Hammers, Hammers, your top four.
Fourth Chelsea, third Spurs, second Liverpool, and first Man City. But like, regardless of us, yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that we could challenge for the title. Honestly, I think that statement's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah,
but,
I think you know why, Hammers, because you got that manager that can do. You got a manager that can do, but I don't think you have the players for it. I mean, you have a manager that can win it, but yeah.
Could we cause problems? I don't know. Maybe we could push Liverpool, but not City. like at best.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can literally go to Anfield and just sit back, get a point. That's what you guys did last season.
Literally.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
fun fact, yeah. Somehow,
Go on.
yeah, I don't know how, yeah, we got like at least during Conte's time so far, we've gotten the third highest tally of points, around just 14 under Liverpool and City, I think.
Are you guessed that you won a trophy in preseason again?
Can't
What is it
imagine.
called? The Watertown Cup or whatever.
Was it the Walker's Chris Memorial Cup or something? I don't know. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I think it's something to do with. I think it's with black people. I think. But listen, as a trophy that I can add to another cabinet, it could be. Their cabinet is probably dusty, so no, that's another trophy to their cabinet. But yeah, cool. Did I miss anyone out? Joe, top 4, yeah. Oh yeah, you top 4.
I think 4th will be Arsenal. I think we'll just slightly get there, just because we needed a striker last season and now we got one, and we needed a left back that went for when Tony's injured last season and we didn't have one. So we've improved in all the areas we needed.
No, you haven't. Hold on,
No, not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
We're still going to sign
you
more.
still need the midfielder and you still need the right back.
Yeah, but we're going to sign more. But
okay. You went for Arsenal now.
And then 3rd, I went Spurs, and then 2nd Liverpool, 1st City.
For me, as Sport United, it's just a shame to see that. Yeah, I think Leon can agree with me there, but Sport United is just a shame to see how well City doing, man. It's just
I agree. Man.
But yeah, that's.
Has Leon gone?
Oh no, I've gone.
Top 4, yeah. Leon, who's your top 4?
I think Spurs will finish 4th. I know it's a big call, but I think we might edge 3rd. But there'll be like 1 point between us and Spurs. I think with Ten Hag now, he's going to be really strict, and that's what the players need.
100%. I don't know if you guys seen it. I think Hardy has. Basically, during pre-season, Ten Hag dropped the player for being late. I think it's late to training, so he dropped the player. Yeah. You know what? Ten Hag, mate, keep on being ruthless because we haven't had the manager. We haven't had the manager like that. I'd say since Louis van Gaal. For me, the reason why I say that because Louis van Gaal actually took control in training sessions. Mourinho didn't do that. Oli had his best mates, McKenna, Carrick doing the training. Now Ten Hag says, "All right, you do one mistake, and I'll show you how to improve that." So for me, I'm backing Ten Hag all day long. Even if Ten Hag doesn't get top 4, I'm still keeping him because Pep Guardiola, he only got top. Yeah, go on, Hammers.
Like even if you don't get top 4, like there's still another entry into the Champions League. You got Europa League, innit? So.
For me, I think the expectations, the standards for me with Arsenal Man United has gone down now. I think fans now accept top 4 is good for Man United. For me, top 4 is not good enough. I want titles, mate. For me, listen, titles and trophies, that's what I want. But United fans will just accept top 4 is good enough. In it hard, you can correct me. You can agree with me there.
Leon, where did you put Chelsea?
I put Chelsea 5th. I put Chelsea.
I
Leon.
put them 5th. Yeah, I'll put them 5th.
Yeah, I put them 5th. Yeah. Don't cry, no man. Don't cry.
Liverpool 2nd, and City sadly to win it again.
Yeah. Basel, your top 4, Basel. I think. Yeah, you didn't do it yet. So, top 4. Yeah, you haven't got
so, 4th, I have Manchester United. 3rd, I have Arsenal. 2nd, I have Liverpool. And 1st, I have.
That's very decent.
You know what? First Arsenal fan on the channel saying you're now getting top 4. How crazy is that?
Yeah. I think from 6th place to 4th
to be fair, it could change after the transfer window closes. It could change. Yeah.
It'll be very, very close. Like United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, they all want top 4, and they've made signings. They made the club better, and it'll be an interesting season to see who's actually going to get top 4. But as an Arsenal fan, even if we don't,
you need more signings, Basel. Basel, you need more signings. Yeah.
That's evident. That's clearly evident.
If we don't get top 4, but we win Europa, it's fine. So the main goal for us is Europa, then not top 4.
Yeah, just for me, I think with Arsenal, I think you try and win that Europa League for me. I think you can, but there's also a club called Manchester United that are trying to win that. So, Hammers, I want to ask you a question about Conte, because obviously, if you look at his track record in the Champions League, it's not that good. It's really not that good.
Yeah,
But
that's
how did
probably
he all do for Spurs in the Champions League?
maybe round of 16. Cause if I'm really pushing it, but
Mm.
I mean I've seen like past seasons of Inter. He hasn't really progressed like through to like the next rounds, like out of the group stage. But like, for what Conte is trying to do with the players, he's trying to like install like a new mentality. He's trying to give the players.
That's what Tenag's doing. Yeah, that's what
purpose.
Tenag's trying to do.
Exactly, that's my
Tenag's
problem.
trying to do that as well. Listen,
Because he's trying to win like at least a domestic trophy or something.
That's the same thing what Tenag's trying to do. He's trying to implement that winning mentality. He's trying to create a new environment. For me, with Tenag, you can add so many rules. I don't care, because you can add rules if you want, because it doesn't bother me. Because I'm liking already what he's trying to do. He's trying to say, all right, wherever you are, I don't care. If you come late to training session, you're getting dropped. That's one of his rules. So listen.
Yeah. I know it's still preseason, but like you can tell like United's football has like it looks better.
It has changed,
Different principles. If you look at our principles in style play, it's got so many principles, intricacies, the actual way of through cycle possession, and also fluid attack. That's so amazing. That's so amazing.
And if you wanna get United content, I suggest you follow United clips on TikTok, which is Leon. Yeah, man. Mate. Yeah, mate. Listen, I think you got over 200k on foot, like 250. So big up, man. Big up.
Well, mate. Well,
thank you.
Big up, man.
Yeah.
Doing good stuff there.
Thank you.
Big up. Yeah, man. Make sure you keep posting those 10 log training drills, because honestly,
I will.
Yeah, man. Because for me, the thing with 10 logs training, people don't understand. It's actually intense. He does. I think he does.
Coach self, Coach self.
Yeah, and he works on younger players, teach them what to do. Because I saw a video of him shouting at Zidane Iqbal. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he's like, "Hey Zidane, what are you doing?" And then, listen, if he wants, we'll talk about Ronaldo. Let me add that in the subject, because I think there's going to be a lot of different mixed opinions. I'll start first. With Ronaldo, our view has always been clear, and Hannah can agree with me. For me, I want Ronaldo gone, and for me, this is no hate to him. He clearly, it's obvious United fans can see that he wants to go. He wants to play in Champions League football. He wants to play for a club that's in the Champions League this season. Ronaldo wants to leave, and for me, I don't want to keep players that are unhappy at the club. So, if Ronaldo is not willing to play in Ten Hag's project, then unfortunately for me, he has to go, man. And in my opinion, we play better as a team without Ronaldo. That's just my opinion. We just play better. But for me, I think Ronaldo thinks himself that he's bigger than a club, which he isn't. No player is bigger than a club. And we've had this debate before, and Joel thinks Ronaldo is bigger than United, which
no chance.
No chance, Joe. There's no chance. No player is bigger than the club. I'm sorry, but no player. Even this is the same thing for Arsenal. Like you can say, that's like saying Patrick Vieira is bigger than Arsenal. Like no player is bigger than the club. So for me, my stance on Ronaldo is let him leave. Let him leave.
Yeah,
so let's see Hardy. Hardy, what's your view? We'll get other views as well with like Hannah and Bars. Hardy, what's your view?
I'll start then. So obviously with Ronaldo, as stands, is likely to leave. And obviously, if he was keeping, that would be so difficult. He can play a Ten Hag system. That's clearly evident by Madrid and Juventus in the fluid tax. Even in the 08 season with Manchester United, he is such an exceptional footballer. With Ten Hag, he wants to build a team around him. And if he wants to stay, that's great commitment. If he wants to go, just facilitate the money in the squad and also reinvest. With Ronaldo, I do want to say he is the epitome of how we feel as fans in terms of demanding the winning mentality, demanding success. That's what we're lacking at the moment. But if we're keeping Josh like Maguire and also McTominay instead of Ronaldo, that was so ridiculous. That would be really ridiculous.
Leon, let's see your thoughts with Ronaldo. What's your stance with him?
Well, obviously we've started pre-season really well with our front three. You know, Rashford, Martial, and Sancho. Like they look sharp right now, but Like Ronaldo, he's not really a presser, but he likes to have the ball, like put the balls in the box and he'll finish it. But I think Ten Hag likes Rashford, Martial, and Sancho, so I think he can't start first game of the season. Ronaldo, he can't.
No, you
He
can't.
has he has to work his way back into that starting 11 because I'm sorry, you can't just put one player, even if he is the best, you can't just chuck him in.
Yeah.
He has to earn his place in the team, you know. So
No, you're
that's
absolutely right. You're right. And the fact is, he's been missing the preseason training. He hasn't even trained with the club yet. So for me,
yeah,
my front three against Brighton would be the same as preseason. Rashford,
yeah.
Martial, Sancho. I'm keeping those because Ronaldo hasn't trained with the club yet, and he has no good reason as to why he should start against Brighton. But let's see different views and different opinions. Hannah, let's start with you. With Ronaldo, should United keep him? Should we let him go? What do you think?
I think you should keep him, honestly. Um, I think under Ten Hag, I think it will be one of those leaders you guys need. Because Ten Hag, he can't do it on his own. He can't encourage players to
There's a
do.
word that Tanok says a coach can't perform magic by his own. He said that with Ajax interview. He said a coach can't perform magic. So
2 years ago.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Karen, I know.
He's not going to motivate all these players on his own.
The thing
And
is, I know what you're
I
saying.
think he
Just
needs Ronaldo for
sorry.
that.
Yeah, I know you're saying just from this, but I think you've seen reports about players have undermined Ronaldo, like the English players, like Rashford, Shaw. They don't respect Ronaldo. I don't know who they think they are to not respect Ronaldo, but the reports coming out apparently Shaw, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, and Rashford apparently they all don't respect Ronaldo. So yeah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm shocked the Rashford minds, to be fair.
Yeah, for me, I don't know what's wrong with that. You know what? That's a good thing.
Yeah.
United fans and other fans as well. We'll go into Rashford. Will he perform this year? Will he start to wake up? What do you think? Will Rashford finally wake up and perform this season?
Well, that's the question. If you look at Rashford as well, his consistency has been the main issue for the past 6 years of Manchester United. And also, if you look at his work rate, his mentality, his decision making, it's so poor. And he hasn't received this coaching since Van Gaal, evidently, and also Jose Mourinho. It's up to him to actually maintain his mentality, to work hard, and also develop his skills. If he can reach the potential into that, that'd be great. However, if you look at him behind the scenes as well, he needs to fix up his attitude. He needs to fix it up.
Yeah, 100%. But I've got some breaking news. Tier 1 for Barcelona source. Barcelona have given Frankie de Jong 2 options: accept a pay cut or leave Barca because the club cannot afford his salary. So it's looking likely that De Jong will leave because Fabrizio Romano has said De Jong has no intention to take a pay cut. So looks like he will leave. Chelsea apparently I don't believe that. I mean, I don't think Chelsea are interested because they're still working on centre back spot. Let's go to Hammers about thing. I've got to go now. Yeah, Hardy, shout out your account, Hardy, before you go. Hardy, hello. Well, we've lost him. Okay, but yeah, Hammers. What do you think about Ronaldo? Should United keep him or should we just let him go? Bearing in mind he wants to leave.
Like, part of me thinks like he should stay, like, because here's the thing: it doesn't hurt his legacy if he stays one season in the Europa League with Man U, because like he can really help somebody like some of your youngsters in it, like to like develop his players. But
Yeah,
but if he's not proving like that he can be loyal to a club, then like why should he? Because but yeah, he was heavily linked like to Man City before joining Man U. Was it? Because like I think he was even linked to Atletico Madrid right now, and like I've seen petitions of them lot trying to like make sure he doesn't come because I know what he's done to like their team in the past. But yeah, it's really a sticky one for him, honestly. But if he doesn't want to pay for you right now, I just let him go, honestly.
Joe, are you there? Are you still there, Joe?
Yep.
What do you think we should do with Ronaldo? Should we let him go? Should we keep him?
I think you need him, but I don't think you should keep him because he wants to leave. like I don't think it's fair to him if you make him stay. If he agrees to stay, then fair enough. But I think if he wants to go, you should just let him go.
Basel, what do you think United should do with Ronaldo?
So, for me, I think United should let him go because if a player is not happy at a club, he will not perform well at a club, and if he does not perform well, he's going to be dropped from the starting 11, and then maybe the season after next season, no club's going to want him, and his career is going to be over. But the problem now is any clubs are willing. Are there any clubs that are willing?
You don't want him. That's the problem. No clubs want Ronaldo.
Yeah, exactly.
Bayern Munich director football has come out and said we don't want
Everyone's
Ronaldo. Yeah, Chelsea don't want him.
You gotta think like from Ronaldo's perspective. Of course, he wants to keep his legacy. He has not played rugby. As from you guys, as a United fan, of course, you want. Maybe you don't want him to stay because he will help the club somehow. But keep in mind, if you're Ronaldo, yes, he is self-centered, but he took many years to build this reputation with rugby for so long. Is it really worth it to break it just for United? And they're not even like contending for the league. It's just for top 4. Right.
We got Traps. How you doing, Traps?
Hello, everyone.
Yes, Traps, bro.
Yes, Traps.
Hello.
But we were just talking about Ronaldo's situation, Traps. What would you do with him, with Ronaldo, Traps? Are you keeping him?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
We're not keeping. Huh?
And I agree with you. Yeah, I wouldn't keep Ronaldo. So yeah.
Listen, I'm sick of Ronaldo. To be honest, Ronaldo has tried to leave this club 4 times in his career. 4 times he's tried to leave. He's seen it once already. It's not up for debate. Yeah, Ronaldo is not bigger than Man United. So if this is how no one wanted him to come back here in the first place. I mean, when he engineered a move with his agent to get back here, and now he's doing the same thing, which is why everyone's reluctant to have him in their team or their squad, because he's done the same thing to Juventus last season. Now he's doing the same thing again this season, and he's even doing the whole speaking to Atletico Madrid to try and get Real Madrid's attention. It's not cool. It's not a professional way to deal with a club that's helped you in your career. And for me, United should just cut ties with him, save on the wages, go get themselves another striker and move on from this and let it be done. Because Ronaldo ain't going to be there 3-4 years down the line anyway. So if he wants to leave, just cut ties with him now and let that be the end of it.
Obviously, before you came in, we did our predictions. So who do you think will be relegated and after that, your top 4? So your 3 teams to get relegated this season, Traps.
I don't know who's promoted. Who's been promoted?
So Bournemouth, Fulham, and Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. I'd say Fulham will get relegated. Fulham and Bournemouth probably get relegated. I reckon Forest might stay up. Leeds could get relegated.
I hope they do because they're scumbags.
Yeah.
I'd say Leeds, Bournemouth, and Fulham.
That's fair. And your top 4?
Top 4. What in order?
Yeah, in order. Yeah.
Tricky one, that one, man, because it's so early. You don't know who's getting what transfers are going.
I said that before. Yeah, it's early, but season starts.
If I was gonna go for, if I'm gonna pick anyone just based off what's going on, if based off squads right now, I would say that City should retain the title. Based on the fact they haven't changed much from last season, and they've got rid of Sterling, but they've got Haaland now, so it's and they've got Alvarez as well. So I mean, They're not going to. And City have never. City. One thing City have not been able to do is score goals. So I just think there's going to be beating everyone 4 or 5-0 this season, as it stands anyway. I'm not too sure about Liverpool. I feel like they're going to pay for Sadio Mane disrespect. So I'm not too sure about them. I think I'm going to say I expect Spurs to get. I expect Spurs to finish either second or third. I'm not too keen on. I expect Man United to finish top 4. You know, based on what's got. If we're talking about here and now, what like with not now the transfers are not complete or the season hasn't started, but based on the squads right now, Chelsea's squad, I don't expect them to finish top 4. I'll expect Spurs to finish maybe second or third. I'll expect United to finish maybe 4th or 3rd. And I mean, as it stands, you'd have to say Arsenal.
Yeah, John Basel would be happy. But Hannah, you were shaking your head when Chaps said United top 4. What do you disagree with Chaps about that?
United, you have made 4 signings, and Malaysia is going to start.
Oh, 3 signings, 3.
Okay, Malaysia is going to start. Chin is
Malaysia's starting,
to
yeah. Martin is
Yeah.
starting. Alex is starting, yeah. They're all 3 starters for me.
And
Yeah.
okay, fair. Okay, no, then stupid.
Yeah,
They're nice.
Big up, Joel. Big up. But
No,
yeah, we
I
were
just
just
can't see United get 4th. Just feels wrong to say they will get 4th after what happened last season.
Yeah, but
it just feels wrong.
Before you join, Chaps, we were talking about our club's transfer window. But Chaps, are you happy with United's transfer window, or do you think we still?
No,
do
not
more?
really. I'm not really happy with the transfer window. If I'm honest with you.
And whose fault is that? Is that the boards, or is that fines?
I would say it's a mixture of a lot of things right now. First things first, the fan base is split right now. There's lots of mixed opinions in the fan base right now. I mean, the Glazers, you can't blame the Glazers because they've put the money on the table. It's not like he hasn't got a transfer budget. Barcelona, I don't know how they still exist. Yeah, with what they're buying players and not even being able to register them. I don't know how that works. But the whole Frankie de Jong situation, I said in the beginning that Ten Hag shouldn't even go anywhere near this transfer because at the end of the day, if he doesn't get it over the line, if Frankie de Jong don't believe in Ten Hag, then who the hell is going to believe in Ten Hag? At the same time, I feel like now Ten Hag feels like he has to get it over the line to prove a point. Because I mean, I honestly don't believe that United do not have any other options. That's not. I'd find that very hard to believe because there is a lot.
Don't have a plan B. Yeah, we don't.
Like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second because if we're talking about Ten Hag not having another option, he must have another option in his mind of who he would like to get there or who like instead of Frankie de Jong. I mean, Ruben Neves has gone cold, but I mean, I wouldn't moan at Ruben Neves coming at the end of the transfer window when we've got no choice but to pull the plug on Frankie de Jong. I feel like when Ronaldo, the situation should have been dealt with a long time ago because he's just been sitting around in a holiday or whatever he's doing. I hear that he has had family problems and that, but they should, regardless of what, this is our season and this is our club. So I feel like that should need to be addressed. So I wasn't happy with that. And yeah, the signings. I mean, Aresh, I don't know if you remember me saying to you, like, Ericsson was the main one for me that we needed to get over the line.
You can say that, yeah.
So I'm happy about Ericsson. Ericsson. I mean, I don't know enough about Malacia. I don't know enough about him to say if he's going to be a good signing or not. Martinez, again, I hear good things about him, but at the same, like I said, I don't really know enough about him. I'll have to judge him based on performance, and he might take a little bit of time to adjust and whatnot. But I just think United are maybe 1 or 2, 3 signings short still. I mean, if Ronaldo's going, we definitely need a striker, but the striker market is pretty poor right now. But if I'm going to be totally honest with you, Liverpool have gone for Nunes, spent 80 million. Well, I think the deal goes up to 100 million with add-ons and whatnot.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Haaland obviously had the clause in his contract, so they got him for whatever they got him for. I don't know how long. I don't know what including his deal. But I mean, to be honest with you, if you're looking at it now, I mean, we've missed the Skamaka train that everyone wanted us to be on. So he's gone to West Ham. I'd say spend the money and just spend the money and get Osimhen over here. That's what I say. I mean,
Well,
yeah,
Osimhen?
how much? Sorry.
From Napoli, Osimhen, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say spend the money.
I think they would demand 50 million, I think, or 40, around between that. I think.
Apparently, they want 100 million.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
read that earlier. Yeah.
But I mean,
That's too much, man.
I think 100 million. I think maybe 75. You can get him over here for 75. I mean, wasn't Napoli one of the suitors for Ronaldo at one point?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, saw that report. But
I mean, do a swap. 75 million Ronaldo or something.
do a swap. Yeah,
I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, that's a fair shout. But what about Anthony? You wouldn't take him from Ajax, or
not for the money that they're saying that he's worth, because if you think about it, he is I mean, I just think that basically him and Sancho are very similar players, right? And I just feel like the money that we paid for Sancho is the reason why they're saying they want 80 million quid for this geezer. But I mean, I don't think we need him, to be honest. I don't think we need him.
100%. But you did come on right at the end before we were about to break up, before we were about to end the stream. But now we're at this point. I think we've discussed every topic now. So yeah, we basically discussed every topic. Just before we do end it, I do have one topic and then we'll end it. Who's gonna get golden boot right before we end it? Golden boot. For me, I'm saying Martial. I'm joking.
Go on, always.
I'm joking. For me, I'm saying Harry Kane. Because if I said Martial, chaps will melt down and probably leave the stream. But for me,
I don't have anything against Martial. You know, I just feel like Martial.
You like him? You rate him, yeah? You rate him?
No, I don't have anything against Martial. I just think that the way United fans are, they want to give Martial this chance, yeah, but they don't want to give Rashford the same chance. But Rashford's done more for the club than Martial has.
That's a fair point, but Rashford, to be fair, we've given him chances, traps. We have.
You've given Martial chances as well.
Yeah, we'll see what Rashford does. Do you think Rashford will turn up this season? Because he has to. This is last chance. This is both Rashford.
I honestly think, right? If you look at our front three within Martial, Sancho, and Rashford, right, as it stands, yeah. I feel like I can see potential in that front three. I'm not gonna look at it and think, that front three is absolute crap and we ain't gonna do nothing. I can look at that front three and think, yeah, I expect maybe 50 goals in all competitions from them.
Okay, that's a fair shout. But let's get Leon. What do you think? Who did you get golden boot for you?
From my heart, I want to say Martial, but I think Son might scrape it again. I think Son might get it again. Obviously, Kane is on penalties, so it's obviously harder for Son. But obviously, if you look at last season, 23 goals between him and Salah. So I think Son, big goal.
Basel, do you think Gabriel has a chance?
Of course, I want him.
Oh my God.
There, but now realistically, Haaland. It's
Haaland, wow! And his first season.
Yeah, because
No. Haaland, 9 goals. Harry Kane, golden boot.
I know. Yeah, close to in the Premier League came for me. Yeah,
Maybe
I think Kane will be vital on the content this season. So, yeah. All right. Now we're gonna get people to shout in the account. Now we're at just end of the stream. And now shout where people can find you.
YouTube, Coach's Corner. Instagram, Hanu_Coach Corner. Twitter, Hanu underscore Coach Corner. Yeah. Make sure you
What
subscribe.
Instagram
Road
handle?
to
Come on.
200.
Shout
Yeah,
out
I
Instagram.
done Instagram.
Oh
I
yeah,
done
yeah,
it.
yeah. Basel, where people can find you? Oh,
So I have Instagram,
Yeah.
Borsal the Gunner, Borsal_the_Gunner. We're closing in on 1.1k. Come on, help me out there.
Yeah, that's fine. And before I start screening, you guys don't follow his TikTok, yeah? You guys are clueless. Because let me read out something, yeah? What he has on TikTok. 264.7k followers.
Yeah, my
And his
God, my God.
likes, 13.4 million likes on TikTok. But let me solo screen you. Where can people find you?
So guys, you can find me on TikTok as it says in my name there, United Clips with the Z. So that's my TikTok. We're closing on 270k. So guys, please follow me on there, and Instagram is leon.mmufc. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. And chaps, obviously, shout out your new channel that you just made recently as well.
Yeah, Traps Talks. On YouTube channel, on Instagram, Traps Talks as well. And I've got I made Instagram.
Yeah, he made an Instagram account so he can copy and paste what Romano posted in there. Traps, you trying to?
What? Yeah, the Twitter.
The Twitter, yeah, you're trying to copy what Romano's saying.
You know, I make up my own fake
To be
news.
fair, you did say right before Romano what said. You said Martinez. Remember, you said about post about Martinez saying how he's followed Man United and all that, and you got it right. So, yeah, I mean, guys, if you do not follow United Clips on TikTok, then I don't
Thank
know
you.
what
Thank you.
That's fine. But he recently made a post about Ericsson in an interview. I did watch that. I watched the Man United that, and I watched on TikTok video. But,
Yeah, I got another video going up later as well. I don't know
Yeah,
yet,
man.
but about like 10 o'clock
There you
maybe.
There you go. And I saw that McTominay. Oh yeah, everyone saw that McTominay one. Oh my.
Yeah, the handball.
The handball, man.
Yeah.
Traps, that's your guy, man. Trap, that's your midfielder, man. But I'm only joking. But guys, you can find.
It was all
What's
right.
that?
It was all right when Maradona done it. It was the hand of God. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
But yeah, you can find me at Orange Talks Football on Instagram. On Instagram, yeah, that's on Instagram. YouTube, obviously, Orange Talks Football. I think we're 2 away from 250, so big up everyone that's subscribed. Get the likes up to 50 because we're on 44 now. So get the likes up. Subscribe to Traps Talks, to Coach Corner. Follow United Clips on TikTok because honestly, listen, the content that he does is just up. And also follow Bars on Instagram, getting to 1.1k, where he rattles Tottenham fans and just disses them out. And yeah, but guys, it's been a good stream, man. Appreciate everyone for coming on and giving their time, giving their say as well as giving their opinions about their club. I'm gonna put the intro. Big up everyone, and hopefully.
Yeah, thank you for getting me on. Always hope I can come on again. Thank you.
Yeah, big up.
Thank you.
Up the Chels.
Tushu out.